Hey, and welcome! My name is Ryan, and this, I honestly think, is the most interesting thing in Civ 7 right now. When I saw this as an ability, myself and my many channel supporters all gathered round and went, really? Really? Is this a thing? This could be awesome. This could be, honestly, the coolest thing we've seen in Civ 7. The Mughal Empire. This is Firaxis feature workshop. Thank you, Firaxis, for giving me access to continue capturing content from the workshop build while the development of it continues. It's very sweet of you. But look at this, Mughal Empire. This is a modern civilization with one of the coolest, weirdest, and most difficult to get your head around abilities in the game. 100% gold. That's amazing. Minus 25% to all other yields except food. It literally means all other yields. Science, culture, happiness, production, influence, all minus 25%. It's like a challenge civ, and I can purchase wonders with gold, but they are expensive. Oh my lord. Well, we've got Xerxes. He is the trade king. Extra culture and gold when I make a trade route, more trade route capacity and range, and extra culture and gold on unique improvements and buildings. And we've also slapped down some mementos that give me gold for resources assigned to cities and for importing resources. So we're going fully in on trade routes today, but it's wild. Minus 25% to all yields. This is either going to be an outrageously powerful civ or the worst civ in the game, and I can't quite tell. So should we find out? I think we should find out. I'm going to do my usual trick of going sailing opening. This is a continents and islands map, but the amount of goodie huts that spawn on the coast, I don't know. I'm just having a bit of luck at the moment with the sailing opening. It just seems to work, and I can't quite tell you why. You can see the start I chose to settle in place because it's right in the middle of all of these resources. We've got camels, ivory, silver, wine, tin, horses. Very decent start. A bit of everything, really. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what is going to work for me well here. I have no idea. So I'm going to go towards the wine to start with because I do think wine is generally a good thing. But look at that. Only now. My capital is still below production. The 5 production that normally people get when they start. I haven't even hit that. This is going to be the slowest beginning of the game I have seen in some time. I don't know how this is going to play. I honestly can't wait. This is going to be really interesting. I'm going to rush towards the celebration as quickly as I can here to make sure that we expand the government as fast as possible. But I think I do want to build a granary. Quite a few improvements will be boosted by the granary, especially if I want to go down in this direction. Which is more important? Source of horse and camel or the ivory and silver? The silver is really good for gold, and to be honest with you, this entire run will be a focus on gold. How much gold can we get and how quickly? I don't think this tile is particularly good for any type of building, to be honest with you, so we'll put the granary down there. In 6 turns it'll be finished. I'll have the 5 population and we can look to get some settlers in. Not that we're going to have the production to build settlers, I'd like to point out. We are going to absolutely be flailing on that front, but what can you do? Wow, I have not found anything on the coast just yet, so this start is my usual plan seems to be backfiring. Shawnee Tecumseh, right at the beginning of the game, right next to me. I'm sure that's going to be absolutely lovely. How close is he? There. That's way too close. Oh dear. Hey, what's better than playing a civ? Oh, actually, that is across the water. Okay, sailing is good. What's better than playing a civ with a minus 25% penalty to all yields at the start of the game? I can tell you what's better than that. Starting next to quite an aggressive Tecumseh. He's not going to be messing around. No siree. I'm actually going to work this river because I want the gold because it's worth 2 gold. Every gold you see on the map is doubled. Double the fun is exactly what I need. I'm going to keep my military aid, keep my influence. We look like we've got some pretty angry city-states near me, and I would like to, you know, be friends with at least some of them. Ooh, that scout could be dead already. Gotta love it. But currency is where we're going to be going. So we're going to go pottery, writing, currency. I want to unlock the market. Normally worth 3 gold. In this playthrough, it's worth 6, and I want to get my towns to have it as quickly as possible as well. So now you know. Don't kill me. Don't get you killed me. Run away. Ouch. Ouch. No, they're there as well. Run away. Run away. Run away. So the test of time update that the workshop is trialing is putting a lot of things into the game. We have all new triumphs, which we want to be kind of keeping an eye on as we go through the game. There's some of these I would love to do, like assigning 26 resources, having 7 trade routes, having 8 gold buildings, or basically all of the gold ones we want to be looking at. One of the things that it is testing is putting in all civs in all ages. Now, Mughal India is normally a modern age civ, which means we have these test of time civics, which give us watered down versions of of the modern era stuff. And to be honest, the first one isn't particularly good. 1 gold and 45 districts. That's a bit of meh, if you ask me. But fractal cities, 10% gold towards purchasing warehouse buildings, that is good, as is merchant class. We've actually got double settlement limit as well. Very good. Syncratism. I would love to be able to take somebody's unique district as well. 1 gold on farms in towns as a warehouse bonus. Now that is quite exciting if we take that, but we could also take Persia's infrastructure. That would give me a little bit of gold as well. All right, well, we'll kind of keep that in mind. I'm going to go for Pantheon to start with. There is no gold choice at this stage of the game, so I'm going to go towards the wonders and culture as per usual. And charismatic leader, well, might as well try and get that Pantheon. Settler time. Tecumseh, I really would like to be your friend. Don't you try and kill me. That's all I'm asking you here. 20% extra culture. Tool making. I'm a tool. I can make myself. It's lovely. Oh, 25 gold. Wow. It's not doubled, unfortunately. It's only wonders per turn that get doubled, but hey, it's sort of worth having. Wow, this island to the north, it's useless. Huzzah! Worth pointing out, we are playing on online speed at the moment, just in case you were wondering. Turns out having a child means that you don't get a lot of time to play games, so I'm just sort of going through these as quickly as possible. I'm actually going to spend some of my early game gold on a settler. Excellent. So another like 5 turns until this one's done, but this one is now finished. We can get all 3 settled super quickly. I really do wish that I wasn't so close to Tecumseh because he is absolutely aggressive when he needs to be. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, but at the same time, I'm slightly worried. We're looking for resources that give gold. Those are the main ones. You can actually see there is gold over here in this city-state. So if we can become friends with them, that would be absolutely brilliant indeed. I could use a little bit more scouting around the map. I'm going to buy another scout, send him around here. We don't have a lot of space. This scout's going to go around this bit of the coast. This scout's going to go around this bit of the coast. This one down to the south. There's a boat there. Yeah, we have a tiny continent here. Uh-oh, that's a big oops. The brickyard. Now for writing. Ooh, rubies. Okay, that's a resource I kind of want because it's worth 4 gold, which is worth 8 gold for me. Lovely. There's some down here as well, but I have a feeling that could be considered to be quite an aggressive forward settle. I don't know about you. Uh-oh. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This is what happens when you move a settler without paying attention to where the enemies are. You know what? I'm just absolutely all over the place today. Now I'm just going to get killed by the boat. Tecumseh has gone immediately for the city-state. We can still send him a trade route, but okay. He's going to be the worst neighbor. 48 damage. Wow. All right, round you go. We're going to have to find another way to settle you before you die. Brickyard, get it done. Might as well get open borders then. You're going to be like that. Didn't get killed by the barb there. Don't know why they didn't kill me. They spared me and there was no need to there. I am confused and excited by this prospect. Okay, there's the altar and priesthood. 2 gold in all settlements. Get that in immediately because, oh my lord, that's 4 gold in all settlements because I get double gold. You know what? I'm looking at these pantheons in a different way at the moment. Gold on camps and woodcutters in settlements of an altar. I don't normally go for that because it's rubbish, but I get double gold. So, woodcutters and camps. Yeah, let's do it. Doing something I would not normally do because it's terrible. Now to mysticism. I want to see how expensive steel is. 150% extra gold cost. It's going to be thousands, isn't it? I'm going to look at this and go, oh no, this civ is terrible. Okay, that counts as settling too close to me, which has bulldozed our relationship, which isn't ideal, but I can use that to send him some stuff and try and be friends with him. I do not want to fight the guy. Oh, 30 gold now. That's better. Do not want to fight you if I can help it at all. Production and gold on the camels, and the camels are now giving gold. That's 36 per turn. Lovely. Ooh, have 3 camels. Starts a quest. I like that. I like any quest that is like, go and get the camels. Another city-state. Oh, this one hasn't been met as well. Right, that's going to be my friend. Sorry, Tecumseh. This is all me. I got seen again. Oh, I survived it though. No, there were 2 units killing me. I've lost a settler. That is a terrible start. That is honestly the worst start I could have had. I don't know why I let that happen. That was so stupid. That's what happens when you don't escort. I'm going to leave this in the video. I'm actually going to leave it in the video so you can all see what happens if you don't escort your settlers. All right. That is a public service from me to you. You are welcome. You are absolutely welcome. Right. Higher versus the world. I need you to actually get some gold in for me here. This is atrocious. Up to 53 per turn. That's good. Oh, that counts as settling too close as well. We are not going to be friends with this guy. Why is everyone aggressive? Oh my lord. Everyone hates me. Literally everyone hates me. I'm pretty convinced of it. 50 gold at the cost of a tiny bit of science. I'll take that. -2 science. I love the fact that it doesn't deal with the penalty properly. It's gone -25% round to the end of it. Oh, that scout's dead as well. My lord, we have not having fun with scouts today or settlers. No, my goodness. Okay, that's economic, and it's already being taken, but it's aggressive. Uh-oh, we're in danger. Okay, there's loads of space to the north. That's good. And this is a friendly city-state. Oh, phew. Got at least one friendly one. We can move around the coast here, so that's fine. Goodbye, Mr. Scout. Goodbye. You were the best of us. You were also the worst of us. Oh my goodness, leave me alone. Ah, you dead? Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Oh my goodness, run away. Run away as if your life depended on it, because it literally does. All right, it's going to take 19 turns on online speed to build Great Steely. But how much gold is it? 1,368. Love it. I wonder. Now, the thing is, I wonder, can I build it in towns? It looks like I can. I can build in towns. Interesting. All right, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That might be something that we can use later. Let's go to discipline. I want to get to code of laws to try and get Petra, but also the merchant quickly, because it would be really useful to have that. Oh yeah, look there. Tecumseh's scout has already just gobbled the thing I was going for. What a game. What a game. Ursa. Cutting edge gameplay. Right, who's this? Friedrich. He's a demon in the ballroom. No comment, friend. No comment. Culture or production towards wonders? I'm going to go production towards wonders, because I want to see if the gold purchasing actually comes down in cost as we go. So it's 1,368. I'm going to just put a couple of turns into cooking this up. Look how bad my yields are compared to everyone. At least I've got gold. That is good. Like, the gold at the very least is a good thing. And I think we can make friends with Friedrich. He's playing Prussia. I think he's going to be really keen on killing Tecumseh, which I'm increasingly thinking is just unlikely to be avoidable here. There's a lot of space up to the north though, and there is gold. There's gold in those hills, and I want it. Now, did that go down in cost? It did. Okay, so we can put production into wonders and then buy them out instantly. Ah, interesting. All right, we're going to just try and build every wonder we can. What was that? Shuriken. I haven't even unlocked it, and it's already been built. That's lovely. Oh, I love when that happens. They beat me and I didn't even know I was in a contest. I wasn't even fighting, but they were. Currency, get the market. Oh, you're going to kill me. Run away from you. 3-turn dip into Gate of All Nations. And a little bit late, there's the third settlement. I say a little bit late. It is entirely late. Question is, do I want to be using gold on wonders, or do I want to be using gold on buildings? I think for now, we're going to just focus on the wonders. Wonders will somehow make this game good. And I don't know how, but it will. A wash river has just washed away. You don't say. Oh, it's too good. It's too good. It was just meant to happen. We've got 8 turns left on Steely, but now it's built because I've spent gold on it, and then I get some of that gold back. Ha ha. Excellent. That's really cool. Okay, there are no other wonders that I have found so far. So I'll start on this library, but that means my gold I can now spend a little bit on just making my cities better. I would like Snot Potato to be doing a little bit more. So let's get this granary rocking, get the fishing key rocking, just 2 loads of food there, and the harbor. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's 5 population. That'll be able to make settlers now. Gold and silver. I found a place I want to trade with. That's awesome. Oh, and Tecumseh is planning on settling over here and gobbling up all my land. I love you so much. Have I ever mentioned this? There's 2 settlers here. Love it. I love it even more. So this is weird. 2 production in cities, but 4 production in towns. So I'm going to put this in a town, and instead of making 2 production -25% in my city, I'm going to make 8 gold. I've never done that in my life. The weirdness of this, I can't tell you. That is so strange. Oh, yes, we have an ally. Okay, that's good. That's good. You need to compensate and make sure that Tecumseh doesn't get too close to me here. I don't trust and I don't like. What does this city-state want to do for me? Granaries and brickyards giving happiness. Social policy slot. Festival grounds is pretty good. I'll go festival grounds because it counts as a unique improvement, and that obviously gives me gold and culture from Xerxes. So we'll take that for now. Now code of laws. Gold, 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 gold. Wow, settling down here is actually a really good idea as well. If Tecumseh is going to be really annoying up here, maybe we go down the other direction. See what he ends up doing. Colossus has already been built. Wow, that gets rushed quickly. Especially because that's one I actually kind of wanted. 2 festival grounds already built. 1 in Snot Potato, 1 in the Higher versus the World. Lots of culture, lots of influence. It's awesome. Babylon. Good to meet you, Babylon. Yes, Friedrich has gone to war. Problem is, I don't want to be at war right now because there are a lot of warriors here. So I'm going to actually stay neutral and be really annoying. Sorry about that. I am the worst. But like, I've confirmed it, you know? Like, I know I'm the worst. I'm being very honest about that. All right, of all the places to settle, why there? Why there? Do we need a word? That's awful. What have you done? Don't do it. Don't keep settling up in this direction. Okay, they are being attacked. That's nice. I just want to claim that gold, and I feel like this settler is just in the wrong place. I'm gonna have to gamble one turn that they won't settle, but I don't think that's a good gamble. It's not a gamble I want to make. Yeah, look, they're going over here. They might get killed, you know. That's fun. Oh, extra relationship change from diplomatic actions with leaders. Thank you. That literally does nothing for me. Okay, let's settle under the volcano. What could go wrong? I've gone a little bit over settlement capacity, but I think I've got the happiness to drown that out. I do, just about. He says checking after he did it. Look, I don't know. There's the gold. Oh, 16 gold per turn that gave me, and an expansionist point for the settler production. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just brilliant. Tecumseh, I don't know. He's either going to be a really good friend or a really terrible friend. At this stage, it could go either way, and I'm not sure. Just don't want him to swarm me with warriors, which is very, very... like, it's up there with the sort of thing he would do, you know? Oh, he's gobbling up all the city-states. That makes him so strong. I don't want to get involved. I was really hoping to get a commerce one. Yeah, never mind. Was that distant lands? Oh, it is. I love it when scouts find distant lands before you're supposed to. It always feels somehow, like, really rebellious. Can't quite put a finger on why. I like the fact also that we don't have to even wait. It's just like, I'll have the wonder. Thank you very much. Gate of All Nations. Done. Gets the gold back. Perfect. Why risk it when you don't have to? You don't have to. Petra. Tradition slots, merchants, improved trade relations. This is a fun thing as well as currency. Now we can get currency. Everything is an option again. My capital wants to dive in and get Petra immediately. Do not wait. Do not delay. Get it done. Markets, though, probably need to be built relatively quickly. Now, to do that, we need to make these into trade outposts. You can purchase additional gold buildings in the town. I mean, it makes fairly decent sense, right? We're going to go for the market. 2 adjacency. I think that's probably the best we can do in this town. It's not the best town. That is still 10 gold per turn. We'll keep them growing towns for now, but yeah, just make that little flip. Buy the market. Jobs are good. Amazing. Xerxes is a god. Xerxes is a great king. Actually, have 2 altars is really cool. I was going to do that anyway. Lighthouse is awesome, but we need some basic stuff now. Let's go to irrigation and then masonry. Now, do I want to unlock wonders or go through my test of time tree? I think I do want to get unique infrastructure in at some point, but we could also just jump through this for a little bit and see where we get to. Oracle and Colosseum are definitely 2 that I would like. Let's try that first and then see where we get to. It's just a weird civ. I'm finding the play pattern here fascinating and awesome and so odd. Where am I going to trade with? I think I want the gold, don't I? Let's go for the gold immediately, and then we can work on more merchants as we go. How much is a merchant? 120 gold. I actually think that's worth it because there are a few here that looked really good, like Potsdam, Karma. You know what? We'll get Karma immediately. That is really good. Potsdam is just there. I'll wait on that one for a sec. Everything's on fire. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Make me a trade route. Ta-da! 163 gold. Yay! Give me the salt. Give me the silk. That was Ryan and his #1 hit song. Give me the salt. Give me the silk. You can buy a copy at any establishment that sells music. Clearly worth it. Pick up a fishing key quickly. Get the market into this town and a harbor whilst we're here because, of course, production equals gold. Up to 182 per turn now. Tecumseh somehow is almost keeping up with me. How are you doing that? This is literally my entire thing. This is my entire thing. Would you stop making me look bad? Thank you very much. I don't want to look bad. I want to look brilliant. Look, I want to be the very best that no one ever was, all right? 200 gold per turn. Now, I like the extra gold and the culture that comes through. Oh, my economic point. Here we go. 1 gold per age on palace and city halls. That gives, well, 8 per turn. But look, it feels like a good chunk, all right? It feels like a decent chunk of gold. 100 gold to convert a city. You know what? Actually, I might want to do that soon. Maybe over here, make something into a city that is otherwise a little bit pointless. Not that any of my stuff is pointless, all right? Everyone's wonderful in their own way. I still need 1,000 gold for Petra. Blimey. That is silver, though. 218 gold now. Yeah. Crisis. Yay. -4 gold on science buildings. That's 8. It costs me 8. Look, I'm particularly fragile to gold hits, all right? I don't want to see it. Natural wonder there. That's why Tecumseh has it. Wow, this was a really small map. There are small maps, and then this map. I feel like this was a small map. Everything keeps flooding away. I have had so many disasters on this run, and nothing is fixable at the moment. Like, it's damaged, but I can't actually fix it. It's really weird. It gets bugged out for some reason, and I'm not sure. I have the same problem over here with the granary. That's bugged out, and I can't fix that either. Weird. Don't worry about it. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. Right, there's Petra. Desert yields. Amazing. Extra gold there too. But I now can't make any building. Huh. That's really weird. Oh, there you go. Nothing a little reload doesn't solve. When in doubt, turn it on and off again. Okay, the oracle can be built in a different place. This capital can't do that. Let's make a second city then. Okay, get it done. Put some production into oracle. And also buy the market. Actually should be getting me some economic points. Not many though. To be honest with you, I'm not getting many economic points. I think I need more trade routes to do that. I've got nothing to do with my influence at the moment, so I'm going to incorporate that town. Bring it into the network. It's all good. I'm still just focusing on gold tiles over everything else. Not necessarily the best tiles, but they're pretty good. Hanging gardens. Unlocked. The same turn it was built by somebody else. That's no fun. An alliance is being offered again. They're hostile with each other, but they're not currently at war. Let's be allied. Let's go to ally both. There you go. 5 happiness in all settlements per alliance is really big. I've had that in a previous game, and it does way more than you think it's going to. Right, now we're going to start getting some trade routes out. I'd like to get all 7 for Silk Roads. That would be amazing. Actually, tech-wise. Navigation. I need to get the lighthouses everywhere in order to get the 8 gold buildings. Wow, we are running out of time on these triumphs. The problem is the yields. 12 science, 18 culture. We have nowhere near the amount of yield we need to win this thing. It's a very odd civ, this one. I'm enjoying it, just from a sort of weirdness point of view, if nothing else. Oh, hey! Okay, there's the city-state incorporated in, and we can immediately go Oracle. Purchase it in, start getting tons of wildcard points and the culture points. I think we're going to go for gold per age on every trade route. That is something that needs to be thrown in as soon as possible. 2 altars. Quest complete. I don't think that really helps at all, does it? But never mind. I'm not going to get to navigation in time, are we? It's so slow. Oh, I love this civ because they're just so weird. Trade routes. In they come. Make me some gold. Plague is spreading. I don't like the plague. Can we just have 0 plague? Is that okay, please? 10 turns. just so quickly. I really dislike you, Tecumseh. I really do. Can I just express this over and over and over again, please? Like, I know I'm trading with you, and that's probably giving quite mixed messages, but I really dislike you. Ah, well, at least we do have the trade going through, and that does give me boosts of culture, which now has unlocked Colosseum, which I could pray in. I'm going to try and do that. Pray in? Gold in. What's the opposite of praying? Money. Whoa, he's so deep. I'm not actually winning any of these so far. It's just been such a slow start. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how this continues. Do I catch up later in the game? This is a modern age civ after all. We're really showing the slow start right now. There's some settlement limit, fortified districts. I've not done any of that. Plagues growing stronger. My allies are at war. Yeah, I'm not getting involved. You both fight it out as much as you want. I'm not interested. How many turns have I got left? 7 turns. I can actually get myself Syncratism before the end of the age. This is going to be good. That'll let me do something fun. Probably. Probably not. God, everyone has the plague. Like, would you stop plaguing, please? This plague is plaguing my playthrough. That's too many P's. Don't you know how many P's that is? There's my 7th trade route. This one's to Berlin. Dedication that gives me 1 trade route capacity with all leaders. It's not a particularly good one. I would have preferred one that like 3 camels, assigning the resources, but I just haven't even been able to get to lighthouses. So yeah, look at this. We can barely move. Let's still throw some production in here. Wow, minus 12 happiness. I've just seen how bad the happiness is on there. It's the plague. There's nothing I can do with the plagues there, unfortunately. Oh, it's gone. Okay. How do I do this? Altar? Altar will help a little bit. Actually, help quite a bit. Right, garden. There we go. That's pretty much done. Purchase. Colosseum. Interesting. I find the gold purchasing really cool, but I feel like the production would have got me there faster, you know? Like, I don't think I'm actually saving any time here. That's the weirdest bit. Syncratism. Only got 2 turns left, so this has got to be something really cool. Farms on towns give 1 gold is spectacularly rubbish, but I guess that is okay. Unique infrastructure from Persia does give gold. Syrian production gives happiness, production, science. Yeah, none of these options are particularly good for me. Let's go Persia. Build a couple of these, I think. They're quite cheap. 80 gold each. So actually, we can have them everywhere. And of course, because they're ageless, they'll give us yields next time out as well. Yeah, actually, that wasn't so bad an idea. That was okay. Code of Laws finishes on the last turn, which means I unlocked Mundo Paradiso, and it was literally built the same turn. Sometimes, you know what? This game has been absolutely brilliantly frustrating for just being the worst for me. Why did we try? Anyway, antiquity clearly wasn't for us. All right, we're saving our yields. We're doing okay. We're in third on cultural, second on economic. Like, we'll be fine. We'll get there. We don't want to talk about science. Science is pointless to talk about. That's rubbish. Stick with Mughal. I want to see how we go. I'll be honest with you, both of these were terrible. Let's go for an economic point. You know what? 10% science went outpaced in tech and 10% culture went outpaced in civics. I don't remember the last time I picked that. Let's do it. Our yields are so bad, we kind of need them. All right, let's see how this car crash goes from here. Economic point gives me 15% towards purchasing in all settlements. I'm gonna take fractal cities for the extra purchasing on warehouse buildings, and then the 2 gold on all settlements. And you can see we actually have 328 right from the beginning. So that's pretty cool. Dedications wise, I'm actually tempted to change my capital. Spend the 300 gold just making my old city into a city. Then we're gonna make this my new capital because it gets some extra cost. We'll go for 5 happiness in all settlements per alliance. We already have 2 capacity with all leaders. Do I want another one? Or do I go for 2-3 merchants? No, I'll go for the trade route capacity. Done. Perfect. Right, denouncing me is nigh on impossible. So I'd like to see you try it. Actually, I lie. I would prefer you didn't. So we're already up to 105 happiness. And there are 2 economic city-states of which I'm going to try and grab this one. I don't think we're going to get it. We don't have enough influence to really compete, but we'll give it a try. Now we start with a bazaar. This is a really good gold building. So our cities are going to start to build it. Plutocracy gives us extra gold, so let's go for that. And guilds has the guild hall for more gold, so we'll start on that too. Piety, that's a good wonder. I'd like that as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, you can't buy gold buildings on your home continent, which is really, really annoying. Well, not in towns anyway, so we're gonna have to think about how to do this. I spend some gold initially on merchants. I want all of these trade routes up as quickly as possible for all of the early culture in the age. Oh, you independent powers are going to be a problem, aren't you? So many units everywhere. I'm going to do my best to just ignore them, which is not what you should be doing. That is a bad idea. And the trade routes are now beginning to appear. Each one gives me golden culture every time I finish them, which basically justifies the cost of the merchant in the first place, which is lovely. Oh no, he's being rushed. Stop it. Stop it. Why does everyone have more influence? Oh, I know why people don't have a problem with the... Oh, I can't even overtake it. My influence is so bad. 20% extra gold. Let's take the maintenance reduction on units up to 387 gold now. That's good. And the bazaars are now being built. It is bizarre how excited I am to see that. Come on, keep the merchants coming. Oh, the camel. You know what? If towns are going to be really useless on the homelands, I'm just going to probably convert them all. But we're going to see how much this wonder costs first, and we'll go from there. So there's the temple. How much is the wonder? 2,460. I can just purchase that in instantaneously. Excellent. Okay then. Let's unlock as many of these as possible. Trade, 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 trade. Oh, that's a good route. 2 sources of silver on both of these. Lovely. Purchase, wonder. Why shall I do this? I think the capital makes more sense. The old capital, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Pop it that. So this gives me gold every time I make a relic. We want a few relics, so that's good. Look at this, 541 gold per turn, 577. Oh, the number's going up. It goes up and up and up and up, and our empire is now full of crab. Purchase in temple. Bam. That means we can get a religion. What shall our religion be? I think relics for conversion with city-states it's always the best, but they're a gold option. Yes, we can go to the dentist and clean our teeth. Let's try that. That actually sounds really good. The city-states are already beginning to appear. I don't think it'll take long, but don't forget we get gold every time we convert. So we're going to convert as quickly as possible. Our lands are being swarmed by independent powers. I'm just ignoring them. I'm just pretending we can't see them. I think that's a more than reasonable thing to do, don't you? If we can pick up Tomb of Askia, that would be a significant increase in gold. And if there's one thing I enjoy, it's a significant increase in gold. All right, fine. Now we're being attacked. Now you need to go away. I've lost patience now. I'll buy a single unit and deal with you if I really have to. Okay, now they're just pillaging me. Ugh. Fine, I'll build an army. I hate it when the game makes you build an army. Stop it. Leave me be. Anyway, we just got tons of gold gold from making those relics. I can use that gold to buy in the Grand Bazaar. 514 gold, but this turns empire resources into gold. That's another 40 per turn that's generating. Lovely. Could you please build an army, some coursers? That'd be lovely. Thank you. Don't you love it when your boat finds absolutely nothing? You are clearly going to die. Oh, the cog got destroyed just as I found a shipwreck. That would have actually healed me. Ironic. Ironic, but the death, well, it could not be avoided. Religious sites. I like religious sites because of the amount of extra relic space we have. We're about to make quite a few more, so it's worth keeping an eye on those. More relics. Keep that gold nice and high. And look, we found some distant lands. It's gonna be ages before we can actually get anything out here, but hey, I'm not complaining. Oh, being swarmed, but I have the influence now in on this city-state. We should be able to just make them go away in 3 turns. I just need to hold out until then. Everyone fancy another wonder? I know I do. Tomb of Askia on this city over on the other side. So we need to just transfer all of the resources from one city to another. Like so. Perfect. Loads of production here now. I say that. There's not that much. The Allies fighting again. They are staying neutral. Go away. I'm not getting drawn in. When you find yourself trading with both sides, you don't want to fight. I make so much more gold just staying neutral in all of this. But you can see slowly we're going to catch up now. We've got the economic lead just because mainly the amount of resources we've slotted into our cities because we've got so many cities, and cultural or purchasing in the wonders, we've now taken the lead of that. So the slow start, because of our crazy economy, we have now caught that up significantly. So that's lovely. 700 gold per turn though is pretty good. That is a unit killed though. I don't like that. I would have a big prefer of not having that happen. We need to do some more scouting. So what do we send out? That's right, scouts. They're super cheap. I should have done this earlier, but we have been, well, slightly distracted. 50 gold. Wow. Yeah, we really should have done that earlier. Somebody is already trading with the cities overseas, which is slightly worrying, but we'll find them. Distant lands should hopefully just be around the corner now. Okay, an island with 1, 2, 3, 4 treasure on it. Haha. Bring the settlers. I've had no space all game, but maybe this is the point that all changes. Who knows? It could be. Probably isn't, but it could be. To culture on displayed great works. That's the sort of thing that is very nice. If I had a bigger government, I would take that, but I don't. What other wonders do I like? Recchia House of Wisdom. Let's try and get both of those. And hey presto. Havana Oh Na Na. Culture on the fishing boats in the capital. No, culture on water buildings. I always forget that one. Okay, that's good. We got some water buildings. Some space for more relics. Tecumseh just stole that city-state from me. They are all being stolen. I swear. It's fine. It's fine. I still get the relics. That's all I really care about. Relics and wonders. Relics and wonders. Actually, seeing as he's being so annoying, I'm going to go and forward settle him a bit. There is space on this continent. I might as well actually take it. We've got a lot of spare production now. I never thought I'd say that. A civ with no production has spare production. What is going on? I don't know, but I like it. Oh, this is Treasure Island. Yes, this is brilliant. Claim this as soon as you can, please. Redwood Forest. A natural wonder. Well, I think we'll go and claim that along with this tea. This delicious, delicious tea. The reason I'm mainly settling here is I have actually run out of things to buy with gold, and we've got 3,000 in the bank. Now 3,700 in the bank. Yeah, what do I do? I've run out of things I can do. Another person. Egypt, Hatshepsut, 300 culture. Hello. That's slightly worrying, but it's good to meet you nonetheless. Only now, 24 turns into exploration, do I found my 6th city. This is very weird. I'm not used to playing like this, but it's okay. I guess we'll handle it. Lots of tea, lots of niter. This is definitely worth claiming. Just to make sure we put all the buildings out nice and quickly. Claim all the land, like so. And the tea comes in for production and science. There is so much treasure on this island. Oh, this is going to be the best. The absolute best. Another player, Chungshak, Vietnam. Good to meet you too. If I can trade with you, then I will. I just need to figure out how to actually make land. House of Wisdom has just been built. No. Oh, I was about to go and get that. Never mind. It's all good. We've unlocked the guild hall and the kiln. Let's go and grab those as well as the observatory, which I probably should have opened with. Science makes more science and all that. Before any of that though, my first settlement on distant lands. The Devil of Devon. Pretty much the same thing happens every time I settle something new. I just flood it with gold. I'm like Mansa Musa on a pilgrimage. Before you know it, the whole thing has been absolutely riddled with inflation. Nobody knows what's going on or who they are. Trade outpost. Yay! I realize actually that's going to be useless because I have run out of space. I didn't build things in a correct order. I always do that. fine. Convert to city. We'll make this into a city. Then I can get a wharf. Like so, and then build the guild hall and the bazaar. That was expensive. Didn't need to play it like that, but I did. Well, at any rate, time for some treasure. Tea would be beautiful. Thank you. As everywhere else now makes guild halls as well. Enhance a belief, and now the extra movement for the missionaries. Perfect. Confucius of Han China. Good to see you too. 465 science is, I will confess, a little bit scary. How can I improve my religion? Treasure convoys gain movement. It helps me to get some gold. Let's do that. I feel like this would be an incredibly tranquil place to be. Just next to the redwood forest. Covito, I think you've actually won here. Oh, you physically have. Look at that. You've given food to everyone. Absolutely outstanding. Just having a look to see if putting these things would actually matter in any particular location, but it does not, as long as I leave this for the gold. First to have 8 temples. Wow, I love it when you just pick stuff up randomly. It's like, cool, that's awesome. Now what? Trade outpost, bam. Look at the gold. The gold is good. Okay, I actually ended up settling a little faster than I thought I would. Do I want to put this settler down now? Trick, just have a look at the resource screen. If everywhere is 5 or more above, you're fine. Like, okay, Devil of Devon, you're going to go -1 in the hole. But, meh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I think we're going to annoy both allies doing this, aren't we? Oh, well, if only I cared. It's outstanding how little I often care. We'll go for the brickyard, the granary, the saw pit, and the temple so that I can make this into a religious hub eventually. Oh yeah, economically we're starting to take off now. All the gold buildings and a lot, and I do mean a lot of trade. Beautiful. I can actually think about getting some more trade up. 2 new city-states to trade with. Perfect. Off you go. I like city-states. They often have so many trade routes you just don't spot at first. They're beautiful. The thing I really like about playing Xerxes is that, yes, it costs money to buy the merchants, but often you get a lot of that money back. Can I survive going 2 above limit? It's literally just Devil of Devon, my new city. You're not happy with this, but everyone else is, so I'm kind of tempted to say tough. You'll be fine. You'll live with it. 10 settlements. Beautiful. And you know the drill. That is 1,000 gold per turn though. Excellent. Settlement limit. And a card that gives me an additional 5% towards purchasing. It's so little. That is ridiculous how little, but I guess it does something. Economic city-state. 4 gold on 4 gold buildings. Actually, that's really cool. Golden treasure, golden saw pits, harbors, sawmills. I think we're going to have more gold buildings, aren't we? So let's do that. So we go from 1,022 to 1,081. Excellent. Now, do we want to go supply and demand, syncretism, hierarchy? All those are really cool, but I would like to unlock some more wonders. Let's go for El Escorial now. Don't think anyone's built it yet. Nope, they haven't. You never know. We might get it. More relics? More relics. Loads of space for them. Excellent. Oh, this is nice. 3 guild halls are about to finish on the same turn as I get more relics. Lovely. Extra gold and the trade route, 1,136. So let's see what the guild halls do. We go from 1,136 to 1,230. That's 100 gold added. Oh, so the observatories, they can be popped in as quickly as possible. Now machineries, because grist mills and sawmills can go anywhere. The kilns, observatories, okay, let's start with the observatory. I've got a beautiful, do you see this? +5 adjacency one. Oh, that means we can move our specialists around. We haven't really used specialists so far, but we've got some space for them. And I think getting some more gold works lovely. Get rid of the festival grounds. I hate that, but never mind. Blimey, festival grounds are being destroyed everywhere. Gold and tea. And there is, let's Calicut a deal. Oh dear, the puns. I can just feel the devs laughing to themselves about that one. Very good, very good. The first treasure convoys appear. Go and be treasureful. Okay, it looks like Tecumseh wants to have some war. He's rejecting things. He's not happy with the fact that we are so close. Don't worry about it. We'll find a way to take all his place. Resolve differences. All right, the inner Brit in me came out there for a second. I was like, ooh, an opportunity to colonize. Lovely. This boat has got so unlucky. Look at this. I think that might be coast up there, but it's genuinely just not found anything, and now it's going to die. Okay, 50% of the way through the age, the first tier is unlocked 6 times points. Yeah, we're nowhere near that, but keep an eye out for it. Any victory we can claim is a good victory. Feudalism. Namadol is a wonder. Maybe we can purchase it. You never know. Oh, the Serpent Mound. When did we unlock that? Oh, at astronomy. Okay, this needs to be somewhere with unique improvements still. Have I got any other actual unique improvements? I think this town might have some. some. Oh no, here we go. Snot potato. Yes, let's do it. Bam. 3,500 gold, which is about 3 turns worth of gold. But we have it, and we just got gold back because, of course, it's a wonder. I converted this city, and then it changed hands. I think the war between my two old allies might have finished, and they might have been swapping islands. Sure, whatever makes you all happy. I quite literally could not care less. 2 gold from specialists. Well, that's fun. And our specialist gold tiles are starting to get really good now. The first treasure. It has returned. It gives us gold. It gives us economic victory points. 30 of them, which is a negligible amount. Don't worry about that. We get more just by having gold buildings. So denunciations begin. It costs a lot to do this. 200% more. So when I reject it, it's super annoying for them. This island off the coast has been absolutely brilliant. There is so much treasure on it. 1, 2, 3, just in this one alone. Costs about 1,000 gold, but you can buy everything you want in 1 turn. And then switch it over to the trade outpost to get the guild hall and the other buildings done. Just keep switching it back to growing town when you're done. Treasure. Now watch this. This is the double. 9 settlements is the limit, but I have 11, so I'm 2 over. However, I'm about to get feudalism and colonialism too, which both give me settlement limit. And there we go. We're now to 11 of 11, and we've got all our happiness and yields back. Absolute huzzah. Well, that has unlocked a pretty cool wonder. I'm thinking Havana Harbor would be quite awesome as well. So let's go for heraldry. Maybe Real Monastery is still available. It's weird that is still available. AI is normally so quick at picking that up. 4 happiness on cities within 7 towers of the wonder. Well, it's very rare I actually try and line this up, but I do have the flexibility to do that. El Escorial would give 1, 2, 3 if it was there. Yeah, perfect. We're just buying it. I love this civ. And there we go. We built 6 in this age. Culture and production on wonders is amazing. Man, that makes a big difference into modern. Cool. That wasn't the only wonder we had though. Nanmadol. Do I have any islands that are actually small enough for it? I do. Well, okay then. We might as well. Bam. Nanmadol. So that gives culture, happiness, and production on islands of a maximum of 15 tiles, which I have 1 of. But still, it all adds up. And that's what matters. So as you can now see, we've got a decent cultural lead and a decent economic lead. I'm also winning militarily because I'm the only one that seems to be settling. Actually, that's a lie. Everyone else is settling pretty well, actually, to be fair. I'm only 1 settlement above the 2nd place. I'm just confident about it, you know? I'm just like, yes, it's clearly me. Clearly I'm the winner. Everyone knew this. Oh, specialists are expensive though. I probably need to unlock a few things that make them cheaper because they are going to add up quickly. Aha. The issue with every city is eventually it runs out of room and you have to put specialists down. Watch the happiness tank. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. I'd unpacked my fleet commander, put a cog onto this tile. The city-state sprang into existence and now I've been banished to the Shadow Realm. And I don't know how the seas work. Oh, and I can't even delete it because it's damaged. You know what? I'm just gonna sail away and pretend that didn't happen. That's absolutely atrocious. Oh no. Oh, they're so dead. They are so dead. More treasure. Yes, we're stretching up to 30% of the world's GDP now. Absolutely outstanding. And treasure is helping. I mean, it's a bit ineffective, but I do have some stuff. I am really not doing well with stormy seas today. Like, really not doing very well. Ah, dear oh dear. Given how much space I have for relics at the moment, I'm not going to make everything into a religious town. Let's go for an urban center as well. Then we can actually get some observatories and kilns going. I'm just desperately in need of something to build at this point. I mean, that's really annoying. Tekam, sir. I think I picked up all the treasure I wanted, but I mean, come on. What is your problem? What is your problem? Fine, I'll send you a trade route, but like, shouldn't need to do this. All right, syncretism. Let's see the options. 2 gold on farms in towns is pretty decent. Chola is interesting. It's another version of India, so I'm using India to get Indian abilities. A coastal unique building that is a gold building. 50% production towards naval units, extra trade range. It's a happiness building that goes with it. Yeah, I think the Chola infrastructure is tempting. I mean, yeah, I would like the Auto, don't get me wrong. I ought to take that, but the affirmation's quite good as well. No, Chola. Let's get Chola because that's actually something I could, in theory, build. Okay, we're gonna have to start getting rid of some of these cool places, but we can start building those. That's good. So my towns, well, especially for trade outposts, these should be able to build the unique quarters if there's space. Not all of them will have it, but quite a few of them do. Nice. And that gives us 2,000 gold per turn. Building all of those and probably more economic points on top of it. 108 economic points per turn. The next best is 32, 31. So we're 3 times roughly the next person in terms of growth. Delicious. Real Monastery has just been built 2 turns before I get it. Fine. Let's bypass it to shipbuilding. I'm now just building merchants. These are all going to be taken through to modern, where they'll just sort of get dumped out. 2 happiness and specialists. There we go. I'd rather have food maintenance than happiness maintenance. That works much better for me. Another tiny island. Ooh, yummy. Should we just make it brilliant in one go, seeing as I've got all of this gold? I think so. Fishing quay goes in. Harbor. Then we've got brickyard, the granary, the temple, a saw pit, a sawmill, and a stone cutter, giving me a ton of food. Come out, go back in, move to trade outpost, purchase in guild hall, the bazaar, giving me greed is good, instant reward 500 GDP, lovely, and then the unique building, excellent. Now that is a town. I love being this rich, it's great. And then once I'm done here, I just make a settler and send him on his way. Epic. You love it. You love to see it. Relics. That's not a very useful dedication for me, I'll be honest with you. How am I going to get a treasure convoy worth at least 10 resource value? That's absolutely wild. No, my cog died. You brave, brave thing. Ugh. The humanity. Oh, look, a wonder. And we place it. It gets instantly built. And we move on as if nothing has happened. Uh-oh. The religious crisis. Oh, this one's really easy. We're going to just go fully tolerant because I have not spread my religion in my own lands. 8 happiness and settlements that don't follow my religion. It's quite a few. What even is my religion? I don't know. Okie dokie. We now have shipbuilding, which means we can do some proper exploring. We can go anywhere we want, people. No one can stop us. Isn't that fantastic? Anyway, Havana Harbor. I'm going to see if that can be built. I'm going to go for Borobudur, seeing as the temple has already been built, as well as Erdin Zoo. And then we'll try and go for Notre Dame. Constitution's good as well. Reduction in happiness cost on specialists. Those specialists, I tell you, they're cheeky. They're very cheeky. Settlement 13. Dedication. Should we choose to go to war? I don't think we'll be needing that, will we? You never drill. We make this into the best that it could ever be. So population 10 immediately, straight to the trade outpost where we've got 3 gold buildings. Beautiful. 2,415 now. And in celebration, make a merchant because I misclicked settler. Lovely. That's what I meant to do. Oh dear. You know what? I'm going to treat myself to a 5th city. I'm doing it because I have literally all the gold in the world. What you going to do? Who's going to stop me? Didn't think so. Oh, that's a lot more gold buildings. Oh yeah. The reason I did that is I needed more space for resources. I was running out, unbelievably. Now I've got that dedication. We're well on the way to treasure fleet. And to be honest with you, I'm just sort of ticking these off as we go. Don't really know what we need. 16 settlements in homelands. Get +2 settlement limit. I guess that's good, but I don't really need it per se. That's the problem. Maybe we just keep making cities. Is that a thing? I think it probably is. I don't even need the space for relics because we've got so many wonders now. The turn, by the way, that you pick up shipbuilding, just buy a 45 gold scout in every settlement. Like, I do mean them, every one. And then just put them on Automate Explore. The whole map will be revealed by the end of the age. It's crazy how effective they are. They don't have a maintenance cost. They literally just swan around. It's great. Okay, Borobudur. We're going to purchase it there or here. Wow, there is not enough space in my lands for any of this. Yeah, that'll do. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This button, automate exploration. Just off you go. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter how many we send. Off you go. Havana Harbor. Well, that seems like a fun purchase, doesn't it? And bam. I think it's the first time I've actually built it in a game. I never remembered to because I never put cities in distant lands. Yet, here we are. It's my GDP coming along, by the way. Oh yeah. Number go big already 2 times. Not far away from a crushing victory, you know? I think unfortunately most wonders have now been built by other people, but no matter. The crisis goes even worse, but we've also hit the new crushing victory, so I've got to be 4 times more than the next person. Culture, almost double. Economic is now over double. All right, it's not going to be an exploration before we win. That I'm pretty certain of. Not that that is a problem. No, I don't think I want to be embargoed cargoed or whatever it was you were doing. I didn't actually see. Oh, loads of happiness problems. Distant land settlements. Let's get some unhappiness there because I think I can rock that easier. Yeah. Ooh, interestingly, my city is on 0 happiness now. Goodness me. Oh, we better go and try and help that. Stop it. Go away. Hindering military production. To be honest, I could have let that go through. Don't know why I thought against that so hard. I think it's the principle of the matter. It's like, why? Why would you do that? What could you possibly gain from being so annoying? I don't know. I think at some point I just find myself making cities because I can. I'm a simple man. I see a city and I make a city. Of course I do. Main reason for this, not only are we trying to get 300 population, but we are also just maximizing the number of places we can build things in. I need more GDP. We need more everything, really. Just absolutely everything. Reason we're making all of our homelands settlement cities as well as I can't actually build the GDP buildings in them because, you know, they need to be distant lands. So sort of makes sense in my head, I think. Does it make sense in yours? No? Don't worry about it. Universities. 26 science on a university. Wow. Well, I reckon we need a few of those then. Sounds amazing. I have so many merchants saved up for next stage. It's just going to be glorious when they all get popped simultaneously. Well, that's annoying. Hatshepsut is actually gaining future civic. Is already at that point. So is pushing the age quicker. 10 age progress, 7 tourism. Don't do that. No, 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 no. All right. 10 turns. What can we do in 10 turns? We can get Notre Dame and we can also stop Confucius from settling here. That is absolutely how you ruin the relationship with somebody else. But do we care? Absolutely not. We care 0. Immediately trade outpost. Such wonderful buildings that can be built everywhere. Lovely. It's already bigger than some of Confucius's towns. That's what happens when you just throw money at a problem. Everyone is rejecting my open borders now. Okay, nobody likes us. I guess that's fair. Even I don't like me, really. All right, this is also too tempting. Let's just go one above. Who needs settlement limit? We shoot above it. We are above such things. We do not care. Same deal. Once you've put all the buildings in, immediately trade outpost, get those unique buildings in, the bazaars, the guild halls. That's a lot of influence. Beautiful. Also, camels. Cataclysm. There are so many things that you can do that just have like 0 impact. I like this crisis for the fact that it's just really simple. Anyway, we have Notre Dame available next turn. I wish to use Notre Dame. Capture a settlement for 2 gold in all settlements. Well, that would be 4 gold in all settlements, which is 60 per turn. But considering I'm making 2,800, I think I choose the way of peace this time. And by that, I mean, of course, we would like a piece of somebody else's nation, but we'll be good for now. Look at my economic points. 143 per turn we're getting at the moment. Oh, pretty good, eh? Pretty good. And Notre Dame. This is probably my favorite wonder in Civ 7. Having 3 culture on all specialists is obscenely powerful. It's just one of those win faster things, you know? It's really good. Anyway, here is my 7th or 6th city. I think it might be my 6th. But I'd like another university because I'm simply collecting things at the moment. Like, for instance, this. GDP when completing a project that awards innovation. Done. That's fun. We like that. So I like these 2. There's 1 card that gives you 2 happiness from specialists at the cost of 1 food, and 1 gives you 2 food from specialists at the cost of 1 happiness. They sort of don't cancel each other out. In fact, they give you a benefit. Don't complain. It's fine. Imperialism. I didn't notice this. Look at that. Tea and spices are now worth 1 extra resource value for treasure convoys. I think there's all kinds of stuff like that scattered in the tree, and I just haven't seen it until now. Furs and cocoa are worth more. I wonder if there's something in the science tree as well. No, not that I can see. That's cool, though. I like that. Anyway, we're 1 turn off urban planning. We have 2 turns left, and we now have the ability to build White Tower. But where to build it, you might ask? Well, I'm going to put it somewhere that's got good adjacency that maybe doesn't have a lot of other stuff. Okay, this is getting rid of festival grounds, which isn't great, but look at the adjacencies. It's got 2 of my unique quarters around it, as well as temple and bazaar. That's good adjacency there. Okay, bam, it's done. The White Tower, 3,500 gold, you just instantaneously buy it. It's It's brilliant. 4 happiness in the settlement for every tradition in the government. Tasty. 50 happiness there now. Nice. Treasure fleet completed. Extra gold towards rail stations. Doesn't feel like a lot, to be honest with you, for that dedication, but what can you do? We're almost 3 times now more economic value. I have almost 40% of the world's economy. Culture's going up as well. That's cool. We've only just uncovered the bank. That would have been a useful building. I don't think there's any point really building it at the moment, but what we do have is Machu Picchu. We need a city with a lot of mountains. The capital will do nicely. Wabam! Bought. I love this civ. This civ is so much fun. Look at that beautiful adjacency. Yes. Final turn. Eat treasure value. Oh, that was a big one. Well, I guess with my remaining gold, I just buy a few more merchants, which may seem like a crazy thing to do, and it kind of is, but it means we're going to hit the modern age with a bit of a boom. Yeah, we've got a few lying around. I'm thinking we can probably, if we're lucky, max out our trade routes on the first turn. Okay, Qajar, Russia, both of those are fun. We're going to stick with Mughal India because I think this gold accumulation is going to continue to be even better. I'm going to lean into trade routes now. +1 trade route limit with all other leaders means we start with 3 and 2 culture per age for every active trade route. Delicious. So the question is, are we going to get the cultural side or the economic side first? I think it's probably likely to be economic more, but we'll press for both. What dedications are we going to do? Well, firstly, this one. All of my cities from a previous age remain cities. I think I had 7 or 8. Absolutely is worth it. Then we're going to go for 1 extra trade route capacity with all leaders, which means we get to 4. As much as I love rail stations, I think gold is going to be totally fine. So we're going to go for the culture and production on wonders, mainly because my 163 culture goes to a much higher number once that kicks in. Yeah, and I just like it on the map as well. Look at all these wonders and look at all these traders as well. Everyone hates me. Once this turn is finished, hopefully that won't be the case. Tech-wise, academies for the science, civics-wise, social question for the specialist options. Bureaucratic monarchy. Gold. And it's going to be everything that gives me gold. So we're going to go for extra gold towards purchasing anything, extra gold for resources, and finally, where is it? Constitution, just to reduce the specialist cost, because I have a feeling that some of my cities, are going to be pretty unhappy here. Well, we've got 20 available trade routes and the merchants to just finish this immediately. Plus, in modern, they teleport, so it's like, bam, done. Actually, curiously, how much of the civics can we finish in the first turn? I am very curious about that. I'll be honest, there's not a huge amount of science going into this. I'm just clicking whatever the top option is, hoping more resources are better than less resources, but we'll see how we go, eh? 75 culture a pop. Pretty good. Turn 1 Xerxes is very fun. If anything, we're making everyone else rich as well. Oh, look at that. Wealth of nations, instant reward. 2 extra GDP per turn on city resources. I mean, if I was going to win a cultural victory, that would have been a bad thing. Social question has already almost finished. Let's go for modernity now. There you go. 25 trade routes done all on the first turn, and we've already almost finished 2 civics. Huzzah! Now to just sort this screen out. Oh boy. I'm also just focusing on putting in resources that are traded resources. You can see because they have the extra little symbol underneath them, they give you more points per turn than regular resources. And remember, it's only cities that give you the points. So lots to remember, but it's pretty easy to get your head around eventually. Now, natural history. And I think we're going to actually send a few alliances out just to try and be nice to people, you know? Let's see how that did. Did I gain economic benefit from that last turn? 0. I don't think that is truly 0. No, I'm getting a huge amount. It's just the screen's not. There we go. Now it's painting a picture. Yeah, do you see my line is now going up? So I'm still gaining on people. 93 points compared to 19. Yeah, we're going to be fine. 20% gold on my celebration and living standards just to give me a little bit more happiness. Perfect. I've got 14,000 gold. What do I do with this? Oh yeah, wonders. I'd forgotten. There we go. Firstly, there is Hermitage, just purchased, built in, lovely. And here is Dogo Onsen. Instant reward, 3 tourism on all wonders. That should give me like 90 tourism, right? Wait until next turn to see how that goes. 3,200 gold per turn. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit. 2 gold and culture on wonders in the settlement. Oh, that's really good for my old capital. So we'll pick that up quickly. Lovely. Sorry, old Persian things, but we need to build this wonder, which gives the yields on wonders in this city. Well, they're absolutely wild. Look at that. Gate of All Nations has 4 production, 6 gold, 10 culture. Lovely. Oh no, a wonder got stolen from me. It was university. What? Why would the game build that? Ugh. Terrible. It's awful. Don't like it. Well, it's time for me to get my schoolhouses in. 1,400 gold. They're pretty cheap. We can just get every single one in simultaneously. Now the steam engine, so I can get ports, which will help me to win, probably. I think we're going to temporarily go down democracy because the happiness on specialists is, well, basically means you can put as many specialists as you want down and no one stops you. Another wonder. 7,000 gold. Don't mind if I do. Everyone just gives me a good chunk of tourism. Delicious. Just realized we have 10 copies of silver and 8 copies of gold. I like that. That's a nice amount. Okay, there's democracy. Let's put in the culture and the happiness on specialists. Number go big. Cities are now practically impossible. Absolutely impossible to become unhappy. Now to the rail station through military science. That's my first cultural attribute point. I don't know how that's happened. Oh, and actually happiness as well on diplomatic. How have we managed to avoid all those? It's pretty impressive. Yeah, specialists now generate almost more happiness than they cost. That's cool. They're basically infinite now. Okay, 20% of the way through the age, we've got a new victory tier 3 times. So you can see my economic potential is almost there. Hatshepsut is actually generating some stuff at the moment. We are getting there. So hold on. Hold on. We'll be fine. Where's the nearest gold building apart from the rail station? Computation has the stock exchange. I guess the port counts as one as well. Weird. Oh, Red Fort just got built one turn before I got it. Never mind. Here is a wonder that gives 20 extra relationship with all players, which means everyone loves me now, whether they like it or not. I'm now allied with 4 people. Looking at you, Friedrich. Looking at you. Okay, he actually supports my stuff. We might be able to just be friends with him regardless of whether or not he wants to be. Taj Mahal. I think I fancy this one, so you know what the drill is. Bam. Build it instantaneously. Yes, the tourism climbs. The tourism climbs. Also now building ports absolutely everywhere because these all generate beautiful economic points for me. Might as well have as many as we can. Prussia have joined the naughty government. Okay. Well, you look dapper, so I'm not going to complain, but I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, casual 1,000 culture from Hatshepsut there. Very nice. And he immediately denounces me. No, go away. He wants this place, doesn't he? But I understand it hasn't got walls and it's right on his borders, but you know, go away. An economic line is going up though. The next tipping point is 39% age progress. So we should hit 3 times within this progress. Yeah, I think this is good. Hold, everybody hold, and keep building ports. When in doubt, build another port. An ally is at war. Well, here go all my alliances. I'm staying out of this. No. Want to have a big world war? By all means do it, but just keep me out of it. Weird not pushing up to a new settlement limit. I've got 4 that I could push now, and because I've gone democracy, we can go way above that number if we wanted to. It's just unusual. No matter, keep pushing. Would you please stop it? Look, you can't denounce me. I am undenounceable. I am just the loveliest person. You don't want to do that. Right, we've unlocked the rail station. I think this counts as a gold building. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't count as a gold building for the purposes of economy, but we'll give it a try. Expensive, but well worth it. God, the adjacencies on it now are insane. Adjacent quarters. That's very easy to do. And because I've got a lot of factory towns, I can build them pretty cheaply as well. Well, as many as we can get, please. No, I'm not getting involved. I am peaceful and rich. I am the world's bank. All right, I don't want to get involved, so leave me alone. 4 GDP per turn on worked coal and oil resources. Ah, yes. All right, then we also get 10 tourism for each player you have started at least 2 trade routes with. That's pretty good too. Nice. Okay, we're getting there. Palacio de Bellas Artes. Thank you very much. I love this one. It's got a really, really pretty roof. Well, bam. Only 8,000 gold. That's 2 turns worth of gold. I think we can do that. That's fine. Tell you what, Hatshepsut has picked up the economy a little bit. I can't quite get to 3 times. It keeps pushing it. I mean, I'm almost there. But look, do you see this? Definitely picked it up a little bit. Don't worry. It's only only a matter of time before we catch up. Oh my goodness, I've run out of resources to put in my cities. We need more trade. Wow, does anyone actually have to? Oh no, I can in theory. There are some trade routes there. Okay, well, we'll improve this. I never thought I'd need more, but clearly I do. Oh, there we go. Economic victory has begun the countdown. Only just, though. Hatshepsut could catch me up in the next few turns if her number keeps going up, so we do need to keep an eye on it. Finally getting artifacts, though. We have avoided getting these entirely, which doesn't help my cultural points, but still, our culture target's pretty good. Victory now in 3 turns. We're just above the total. It's very, very close, though. Have 12 rail stations, 3 GDP per turn on gold buildings. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. What are the other ones we could do? Spawn a great banker. Okay, that gives me, if I start using factory resources, assign 60 resources, gives me extra per turn as well, and then assign factory. We're going to track all these because we can start to really accelerate things. New victory tier. It lowered whilst we were earning it. Well, okay, 2 turns and we should have this in the bag. Oil and coal, though. So oil is now giving me tons of GDP per turn, 4 per turn. So that's about 52. To put that in context, last turn I got 176. So that's a huge bonus, about a third extra. Nice. 1 turn, 60 specialists, 20 happiness in all cities. When you have as many cities as I do, that's fantastic. And here we go. Look at my beautiful rail stations. We didn't even unlock factories. That's how overwhelmingly strong we were. Turns out buying wonders is incredibly strong. I really enjoyed that. That civ makes everything make sense. It's such a weird way of playing the game. I've been going on about this for months now. Asymmetry. I love asymmetry. I don't like balance. I don't want everything to be the same. This civ felt really, really different. And I love it. The fact that we played this game so differently because we didn't have any science or culture or influence or production and we just went full in on gold. I want more civs like this. That, honestly, is probably one of the best things from Test of Time that I've played. And it gives me a funny, excitable feeling in my stomach that wants me to play more of this game, which is a hugely cool thing. Plus, it's a very pretty game, isn't it? Look, Notre Dame next to all of my factories. How Parisian. Yeah, some of these wonders are incredibly pretty. Well, thank you very much, Xerxes. Thank you very much, Mughal India. Let me know in the comments. Any other civs you'd like to see me play through? There's some ones I have in my head, like Bulgaria, Assyria, things that have a really weird way of playing. Maybe a more aggressive game next time. I'm not sure. But as you can see, we were on the verge of winning cultural. Hatshepsut, though, was putting up a good fight. She had picked up Manifesto, which was a thing that gives you extra points when you go into celebrations, and just that alone was stopping the victory, especially because she had 5 artifacts. I didn't really go for artifacts myself. I could have done. We also could have got a few more wonders. I mean, we got quite a few of them, but still, they were being taken. Red Fort got taken. Well, I'm never going to build university in one of my playthroughs. I'm sorry, it's not happening. You get the point. Military-wise, we needed a lot more settlements, actually, thinking about this. I think the most I could have got was 6 points per settlement if there was a different ideology in distant lands. So to close that gap would have been another 8 settlements, which would have put me 4 over my limit. Interesting. I think military is definitely something that I need to do. That could be really fun. And we stopped Confucius getting to space. That's nice. Well, I'm happy about that. Righty-ho. Thank you so much for watching and liking and hyping and for generally being the best bunch. Have a wonderful day all. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Kliben Ferdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Mushkin Mandeltort, Paul Coffey, Toon General, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Dan Jamo, Slither Alley, Scott Stratton, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Creston, RB Hedged, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, Teddy Zursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Legally Trash, Shadow of Gaia, Echo Bear, Bob Tway, JB Genius, Arctic Fox. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!